Hey everyone, happy St. Patty's Day! So this look is inspired by, obviously, St. Patrick's Day, so it's a lot of green and a little bit of gold thrown in there. So here's my fresh face, and I kind of made a makeup chart, and I kind of went through it. The ending part was kind of cheesy, so I just kind of nixed that out. Speaking of NYX, I'm using my NYX Butt Naked Eyes palette. I'll be using like the dark brown at the bottom there, and I'm just filling in my eyebrows, and I apologize for the lighting. I was like, oh, let me open my curtain because it's nice outside, and while I was editing, I'm like, are you kidding me? You could not see anything, so I deeply apologize, but I'm just filling in my brows like normal. Nothing to it. Next, I am just taking the white frosty color from my NYX palette, and I'm just putting this under my brows just to kind of clean them up and make them look more shapely. It also gives the brow a little bit of a highlight, which I love. I'm wearing my Florida University shirt, Florida West Coast University shirt, which I love. So that's the frosty color I'm using right there. Now moving on to my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I'm just putting this on my lid a little bit into my crease, not messing with that white eyeshadow. Now I'm taking Gunner, which is a deep forest black with some glitter in it, from my Kat Von D Spellbinding palette, and I'm putting this on pretty thickly. I didn't really focus it on the inner corner. I definitely focused it on the outer and in the middle portion of the lid, so that's where I put that. Now I'm using the color Cry Later, which is a gold toned frosty brown, and I'm putting this in the outsides of my eye and then blending that into my crease. Just kind of blending that on the outside, right on top of that forest green with a big fluffy brush. And then I'm going to use the color Sunset Boulevard, which is just straight up gold on gold on gold. It is super, super crazy gold color. I'm putting this in my inner corner of my eye, and we're also going to put each of these colors on like right below our eye, right below our lash line. So I just put the gold there, and now I'm taking Gunner, the deep forest green color, and then I'm going to put the last color there, which is Cry Later. I love all these names, by the way. They're pretty awesome. I'm using my Urban Decay 024/7 eyeliner pencil and tight rimming my lower water lash line. I was going to use a brown, but I decided on black. And I also did my top liner just to give it some dimension before I put on my false lashes. So I put on pretty big ones. These are by Fright Night. I Bat Those Lashes. Or Bat Those Lashes by Fright Night. Something like that. I got these at Halloween time, and I just put them on with some Duo adhesive. And I'm going to glue, quote unquote, so do you like my nails? I got them done for St. Patty's Day, orange and a little bit of green, so nobody can pinch me, just in case I decide not to wear green, which would be crazy, right? So, top and bottom lashes, my Maybelline Illegal Length Mascara, and then I'm going over my waterline on the top with my Lancome Artline liner, liquid liner. Make sure you clean up your fallout, and now we're moving on to skin. I'm using both my CoverGirl Neutralizer, which I am putting on right here. I'm just highlighting and everything just because I'm pretty much done with it. I'm highlighting my chin, right above my brows, my forehead definitely, the bridge of my nose, above my lips, my non-existent cheekbones / apples, and a little bit above my lips. I don't know if I said that already. Now I'm using my Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Primer and just kind of blending that in a little bit just before we move on, using our foundation. I'm using my foundation in the color Maybelline 210, the Fit Me collection. I said that all weird. It's Maybelline Fit Me and 210. It's a little dark for me right now, but this is just what I chose to put on to complete the look. So make sure you blend into your hairline, by your ears, and down your neck. And now I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and just put this on with a kabuki brush, just kind of blend and buff that in, just so everything looks good. And I'm going to sing to you because it wouldn't be an Alexa tutorial if I do not sing. Make sure you get by your eyes really well because mine are starting to crease under there. Got my sleep wrinkled lines, whatever they're called. They're getting pretty bad. And don't forget to go by your nose and definitely by your mouth. Powder, powder, powder is the key. Now I'm using my Sigma Creme de Couture palette I'll be using the color Citron Pistachio, which is a nice apple green color, and I'm putting this on with a it's kind of a fluffy brush. It's not quite a blush brush, but I love this brush, and I'm putting this right under my cheekbones to create some sort of a blush. We're also going to use this color on our lips in a second. We're just going to make kind of an ombre faded lip. So that is what I'm doing right there. Make sure your lips are nuded out. I just always put foundation over them, so you want to use like a nude lipstick if you have kind of berry lips, or just make sure your lips are nuded out. I'm just putting this color on a little bit thicker than I would have, just because of the consistency of the color. It wasn't showing up quite on my lips. Now I'm just taking my NYX Matte Bronzer in the color medium, placing that right under where we just put the green, and it got really bright. You barely even see it anyway. And now I am taking Gunner, whatever was left over on my brush, and putting that in the corner on my lips, and just kind of smacking them together and just kind of tapping it in with my finger, just making sure the lines were smooth because I didn't line my lips. If you also want to line your lips before, go right ahead. I just have a terrible habit of not doing that unless I really want to. Now I'm taking Urban Decay's Sin color, and I didn't place that on the outside of my lips. I don't even know what I'm doing. I put it on the middle of my lips, and I just kind of smacked them. Used my finger to place the product on, and then just smacked them around. So this is what it looks like in way better lighting. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and this was basically the portion that I liked. I had a lot of fun making the lips. The lips, I think, were my favorite part. And then, like I said, I made a shamrock, some shamrocks around my eyes, but I really didn't like that, so I just kind of cut that part out, and I saved it to the end, so you guys will kind of see that when I say goodbye. And I tried to draw a hat above my eyebrow, but I cannot draw hats on paper or on my face, so I apologize, but that's what that is above my eyebrow, so I definitely apologize. It looks pretty bad now that I looked at it again, but that is my shamrock. Shamrocks didn't turn out so bad. And I put a hat on and some beads and some big gold hoops, so I still had fun making this. I hope you guys have a lot of fun on St. Patrick's Day. Don't get too drunk. I know I won't. Anyway, wink wink, right? Okay, love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye!